In a cozy little village garden, the pumpkins glowed like round orange lanterns beneath the soft autumn sun. The air was crisp and golden, and the scent of hay and fallen leaves drifted through the fences. Every evening, when the world grew quiet and the farmers went inside, a fox named Fiero crept from the woods. He didn't come to steal or cause mischief, he came simply to admire the pumpkins. Their cheerful shapes made his heart feel lighter. He'd sit for hours behind the fence, tail curled neatly around his paws, watching them shimmer in the fading light. "They're so bright and happy," he whispered each night. "I wish I could have just one to keep forever." One evening, as the last rays of sun dipped below the trees, Fiero saw Farmer Marta carrying her pumpkins into a wooden cart. She wiped her brow and smiled. "These will make fine pies and soups by morning," she said to herself, her voice warm and kind. Fiero's ears drooped as he watched from the shadows. He didn't want to eat them or spoil her harvest. He only wanted to keep one safe, to have a piece of the golden light all his own. When Marta's lantern flickered on and the barn door closed for the night, the fox sat quietly, wondering if there might be one small pumpkin left behind. He searched carefully among the vines until he found a tiny pumpkin resting, alone at the edge of the garden. It was round and smooth, no bigger than his paws, and its color glowed softly even in the moonlight. With great care, Fiero nudged it free and rolled it gently through the grass, all the way back to his cozy den beneath the old oak tree. There, by the glow of fireflies, he polished it with fallen leaves until it gleamed like a miniature sun. "Perfect," he sighed happily, curling his tail around it. For the first time in a long while, his den felt warm and full of light. Morning came bright and chilly. Fiero was still admiring his pumpkin when a soft voice called from outside. "Oh dear, my burrow feels so cold since the wind blew all my leaves away." It was Rabbit, shivering at the entrance of her tunnel. Fiero looked at her, then at his glowing pumpkin. His heart tugged gently inside his chest. He could keep it for himself or he could help. With a sigh that turned into a small smile, he lifted the pumpkin carefully in his teeth and carried it to Rabbit's door. "Here," he said kindly. "It will block the wind and keep you warm." Rabbit blinked in surprise. "For me?" she gasped. "Thank you, Fiero." The pumpkin fit perfectly, sealing Rabbit's burrow from the chilly breeze. Soon, word spread through the forest that Fiero had found clever ways to use pumpkins. He helped Toad by rolling one near the pond to make a perfect seat. He offered Badger a hollowed shell to use as a drum for his forest songs. For Owl, he carved holes into a pumpkin and placed a tiny candle inside. It became a glowing lantern that shone high on her perch. Wherever he went, Fiero found new ways to bring warmth and joy with his beloved pumpkins. And even though he no longer had one just for himself, his heart felt brighter than ever. That evening, when the sky blushed purple and the stars began to peek through, Fiero noticed something glowing deeper in the meadow. He padded closer and gasped. There, in a wide circle, stood all the forest animals, smiling. Around them flickered dozens of pumpkins, each carved and glowing with candlelight. "For you," said Rabbit softly. "The fox who loved pumpkins gave them to us." First, the warm orange. Light danced in their eyes, and for a moment, the whole forest seemed to breathe in time with the flickering flames. Fiero's heart swelled with joy. "I just wanted to keep one," he whispered. "But now, I have them all." When you share what you love, it comes back to you in even brighter ways.